roll. Let me pull this up. All right. So you guys wait there for a little while, and nobody goes down this alley. I mean, it's pretty quiet for the most part. After a good, let's say like 40 minutes or so pass, you guys just kind of like hanging out here. You do hear some footsteps start to approach. Can as he makes these as you hear these footsteps kind of enter the alleyway, kind of the entrance of the alleyway, this person takes like maybe 5 steps in and then stops. He kind of like looks around. Uko and Satan, since you two are poised at the roof, you can see him kind of like stop and eye everything suspiciously. He looks at the hobo there. There usually isn't anyone down this alleyway. He looks at this like wall that seems to be rippling, and he suddenly just like drops everything and starts to bolt in the opposite direction. We are going to initiate. Actually, how would you like to react, I guess?
I will yell at him, "Hey, wait, do you have any change?"
You see him pause very briefly and then just nope the fuck out of there.
Satan, hit him in the leg.
Yes, I'm going to shoot him in the leg with an arrow. Or at least I'm going to try.
All right, roll a attack for me.
Yes. 12.
Oh, you miss. He bolts too suddenly and the arrow hits the ground.
He zigzagged.
He did zigzag. He learned. As he starts running away, do you guys give chase or do you do something else?
I'm on the roof.
How far is he?
He was maybe like 20 feet from you to begin with, and then he started running. I'm going to say right now it's kind of like a reaction.
Can I pounce on him?
You're probably a little too far to pounce on him because he kind of stopped just a little bit into the alleyway before perceiving things that were off. But you can either chase him or try and do something else to stop him.
I will dash towards him.
Okay.
While yelling, "Hey, I need some change."
It's a very aggressive homeless person.
You know, sometimes it can be pretty aggressive.
I apparently have ball bearings. Am I able to throw it far enough to be in front of him?
You can attempt to do that, all right? And then what would everyone else like to do with their reaction? This is kind of all simultaneous, essentially.
I'm going to cast Suggestion.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
Okay. And what do I need to do for that?
Wisdom saving.
Roll a 19.
God dang it. Okay. That's a resist.
I attempt to intimidate him to like stop him in his tracks.
You're on the roof and he's farther, pretty far from you, but you can try, like, how do you want to try to intimidate?
I'm gonna yell at him really loudly.
Roll an intimidation check. Roll an intimidation check. I'll say you'll have to be pretty.
I'm it. 14.
Yeah, he barely even hears you because he's just running away from this aggressive homeless dude. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, since Jito is chasing after him, we'll initiate essentially a chase, and everyone else can kind of like do other stuff on your turns. Let me actually pull up something here.
Oh man.
Can all of you roll initiative for me?
Can I throw a net at him?
Roll initiative first, and then we'll go in order.
14.
Same. 14.
11.
That.
Let's see. 12 and a 10. Okay.
Is Fan here?
Yes, she rolled initiative on the.
She wrote 10, didn't she?
Yeah.
You blind, David? I mean,
I was expecting her to say
Shaitan?
something.
I guess I'll roll for. Bob will just be kind of in the background, but I'll just roll his just to have it. Okay, and then David and Aaron, can you roll another d20 and see who goes first?
I rolled a respectable 3.
Yes, you did. All right. Okay. So the person kind of have noticed with a very high perception managed to notice things were not quite right and turned tail and ran, basically initiating a chase. So to explain the rules of a chase, essentially the person who's running is going to be dashing for most of their turns. Everyone else can either dash or try and stop his progress with some form of action. Just know that the more that you, or the less that you move after him, the farther away he'll get. So on his first turn, he basically dashes down the street. He turns tail from the alleyway and starts running. So we're going to have Uko go next, and you can just explain what you would like to do.
Can I do like a rocket jump with my gloves?
Interesting. Like you want to punch the ground or something, or
Yeah.
you know what? I'll allow it. But where do you hope to land with that?
At least closer to him or in front.
Okay, so you are on the roof though, right?
Oh yeah.
It does. I mean, it pushes you 10 feet, so it's not nothing. But you can do that. Just
I might as well just dash then.
yeah. So you are on the roof. Are you trying to clamber down first to the ground level, or are you going to try and jump across roofs?
he's gonna parkour down to the ground.
No, I'm gonna run along the rooftops.
Okay. Can you roll an athletics check for me?
Oh, I'm hella athletic.
Oh, sorry, not athletics. Acrobatics.
Okay, good. I'm still hella acrobatic.
Okay.
17?
Oh, you have no problem navigating the rooftops as you kind of keep an eye from the top of the person who's running away. Are you dashing, or are you going to do anything else?
I'm gonna dash.
Okay, great. So basically, you are maybe like I'm going to say like 30 feet behind this person.
Okay. How fast is he running?
He's also dashing on his turn, so he's moving around 60 feet.
So his speed is 30 feet.
Speed is 30, yeah.
Okay.
All right, great. And then we're going to go over to Satan. What would you like to do?
How far away is he from me now, considering I'm on the roof?
Probably around 60 feet.
60 feet.
Maybe a little bit more than that. Like, since you're on the roof. Yeah, I'd say like closer to 70.
I see. Let's try something again. I'm
Alright.
going to cast Spike Growth again,
What's the range on that?
150 feet.
Ooh, okay. And
Yeah.
is it?
And it has an area of 20 feet. I'm going to cast it so that the center of it is 10 feet in front of him.
Okay. Great.
So that he's like right at the start. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm going to place it right on him in case he decides to just turn around.
Okay.
Yeah, centered on him.
And does he have to save, or it just automatically?
It's now difficult terrain. He doesn't do anything now. It's just if he moves while in it now.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. For every 5 feet, 2d4.
Got it.
Did you say he also dropped a box before he ran?
You did. All right. Are you going to move on your turn?
Actually, wait, does he even save?
No.
I don't think there's any saving. He just takes damage.
Yeah, when he moves in the area.
Yeah. There's no like saving throws or anything here.
Yep.
And I am also going to do a cool jump off the roof onto the ground and do like a superhero landing.
All right. Roll acrobatics, please.
I'm going to try anyway. Oh no! I rolled an 8.
All right. You do manage to fall down. It doesn't look cool. It just
Okay.
it does not look cool. You kind of stumble your way down, kind of the same way that you made your way onto the roof. Kind of like tumble your way down. You don't take any damage or anything. Only your pride is hurt a little bit.
I have none left.
And I'm going to say because of that kind of stumble, you can move half your speed. So you saw 15 feet of movement?
I'm going to head towards the direction, or I'm going to go, like, if I can, I want to get to where he dropped the thing.
Okay. You are able to at least see it. You're not quite there yet, but you can see the box at least.
Okay. Yes, that.
Great. Okay. Next is Jito. So you oh yeah, Jito, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shout out, "Don't worry, dumbass Shaitan, nobody saw." And then I'm gonna go ahead and first run towards the package and pick it up, and then can I dash, or does that
You can
count
dash.
as? Okay, then I will start dashing towards the dude.
You're holding this box, and you can hear some things jiggling around in there as you're dashing. Okay, you're probably around equivalent to where Uko is, more or less. You stop by to pick up the box, so maybe you're like a foot or two behind him, but you're basically there. Cool. So with that dash, we're gonna go over to Koros.
I am also going to dash.
Okay. So you emerge from the trash can. Can you roll an acrobatics for me?
15.
All right. You gracefully push the trash can over and like cartwheel your way out, or somersault your way out. Cartwheel, right? No.
I'll go with a cartwheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You kind of just like fling your way out. You land on your feet perfectly, and you start dashing. Okay. With your dash, you catch up to where Jito is basically. Like you two are basically parallel. So you guys kind of run more or less at the same time. So you guys can see the dude ahead of you, maybe like 30 feet, with some spike growth surrounding him in was it a 10-foot radius or 20-foot radius?
It is a 20-foot radius. Oh, sorry. Wait. Crap. Why don't I remember now?
It is a 20-foot radius. Okay.
Oh, yes. 20-foot radius.
All of you are essentially just a little bit outside of that radius. So you see the spike growth kind of spread out all of a sudden from that person, and it's just like 5-10 feet ahead of you. You see the spiked ground become difficult to navigate. And now it is Argy's turn.
Then Satan did that. I'm just going to start chasing after him, and while I'm doing that, can I try to throw a dagger at the back of his calves?
Yes, you can move your normal speed, which is 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 10. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Damn it. 11.
Oh, that will miss. Your dagger goes wide. And you can see Uko, Jito, and Koros a little bit ahead of you, and the person further down.
Okay.
All right. Bob is just kind of slowly chilling behind. I'm just going to have him on autopilot. So we're going to go back to this dude who is going to take... actually, David, you roll it. The damage for spike growth.
Yes, 1 second. How do I do multiple? Oh, I just click it twice. 5 damage for the first 5 feet of movement.
Okay. And then I'm going to roll a check here. Ooh, okay. So you see him kind of step through the growth, and then he kind of leaps and goes up along this. There's like a building along the side of the street. He kind of leaps onto the building and then kind of propels himself off the side of the building, kind of a Jackie Chan jump, if you will.
The hell?
And he does land on kind of the edge of the spike growth. So he avoids running through all of the spike growth, but he takes some damage getting out of it, and he'll take a little more damage getting back out of the edge of it. Can you roll another 2d4?
4 damage.
Okay. Takes a little bit more damage as he lands in this difficult terrain, but he does kind of stumble out of it, and he moves a little bit further ahead. So he doesn't do a full dash. He loses some of the momentum from getting out of the spike growth. But he does move maybe in total another like 30 feet up. The spike growth is still active though, and we're going to go over to Uko.
All right. How far is he now? 30 feet ahead? Still?
No, he's about 60 feet ahead.
60? Holy crap. That was so fast. I'm going to dash again after him.
Keep in mind there is a large patch of difficult terrain in front of you.
Even on the roof?
Oh, you're on the roof. That's right. Okay. Yeah, you're fine then. Can you roll another acrobatics check for me? You managed to leap over the roof relatively easily, and you are essentially parallel to this person.
Oh, he's like right under me?
Yeah, basically.
Action surge.
Ooh.
And drop a net on him.
Okay. Are there properties on the net, or is it just a...
Just a ranged weapon.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a attack with the net.
Come on.
Oof. You dropped the net, but the person manages to dodge to the side, and it just kind of flops to the ground.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, your net just.
Oh wait, I get two attacks per action. I can drop on another net. I have 5 nets.
You have 5 nets. Okay, roll another.
Wait, that's not how it works, though, is it?
No.
Counts as an attack.
The net is counted as an attack?
Yeah. It's a ranged weapon. It's a ranged martial weapon.
I see.
Yeah, it is. That's.
I guess that counts then.
Yeah, go ahead. You're just chucking nets out.
Hiya! Oh, dude. There we
Okay.
go.
Well, this one will. This one will hit. Let me check on the net really quick. Okay. Okay, so it is in a net. Creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself on a success. Okay, and otherwise it is restrained.
Yeah.
I believe means his movement drops to 0. Let me check if there's anything else for restrained. And okay, yeah, the person has been entangled in a net and is currently stuck in it. With that, we're going to go over to Satan, who is at this point like 100 feet back.
I am going to dispel the spike growth,
Okay.
and then I'm 100 feet back,
Yeah.
still within range. I'm going to shoot him with an arrow.
All right, and you get advantage on that attack.
Awesome. All right, let's see it. That is a 13 or a crit.
Okay, that will hit.
Please don't kill him.
Oh,
Roll your damage.
I tried so hard and spent so many nets.
oh, yeah. I'm going to aim. Well,
You gotta just roll the damage.
yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
attack.
It's 15,
Okay.
but also because he's damaged, it's going to be plus a d8.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So 15 plus 7.
Can I cutting words him?
Sure. So you're cutting words.
I'm gonna cutting words his damage roll.
Okay. So what do you have to? What does he subtract?
A D8.
All right, roll another d8, David.
All right. That's a 1.
All right. Well,
How is he?
He really wants to kill him.
yeah. Apparently. Let me check how much. Well, he is somehow the cutting words basically kind of barely saved him. This man is fucking not looking hot. He has like 3 arrows sticking out of him to the side. And he's just like, wow.
I have extra attack, but I will not use it.
I mean, it's up to you.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal, incapacitate.
I mean, at this point, he's pretty much like not doing it. You guys are out of the chase. You can choose to shoot him again if you would like, but
Oh, I want to do it just because I can. Can I non-lethally just chuck my bow at him?
throw your bow at him, sure. Let's just call that a. Oh, what do we even roll for that? Let's do a.
It's obviously an unarmed strike.
Yeah, let's make it an unarmed strike. But you still get
Alright.
advantage because he's still in the net. So do an unarmed strike with advantage.
Purely for comedic effect here. Oof. That's a 10 or a 5.
You throw your bow pathetically, and it lands like 5 feet in front of you.
I go pick up my bow.
All right, you guys are out of. You are out of the chase essentially. This man is fucked up, and he's in a net and bleeding out.
It's about setting an example.
We didn't have to do this if you didn't run.
Yeah, you guys
And
caught
that's
him.
costing
You guys
one
caught up
point
to him. You guys caught up to him a lot faster than I thought you would. I had all these like obstacles in the way, and I'm like, you guys just threw a net on him and just shot him a few times.
What's in the box?
Yeah, you're carrying the box, right? Okay. Looking in the box, you find that it is, as Eartoes had said, it is the same supply that he was receiving. So it is a box of syringes with some mysterious liquid in it.
Does anybody want this for safekeeping? Here you go, Argy.
Yes, I'll take it. I'm gonna pocket another syringe.
Okay. You pocket another syringe. You have a crate of these now. You can't carry all of them with you. So are you just going to take one?
Yeah, so
Take
I'll
them
keep
all
the
off.
rest in the suitcase. So
Wait, why can't she carry them all?
I guess you could. I might have to impose some restrictions here. I know you're not like technically encumbered, but in this case, I would impose a restriction if you wanted to carry an entire crate of potentially dangerous syringes around.
No, I'm just gonna take like a handful. I'll take 5, put it in my stash, and keep the rest in the crate to turn over to Ghost.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, there's this this dude in the street bleeding out. What would you like to do? Like very, very not looking good.
I can go up to him and I can do cure wounds on him. He's still in the net, right?
That's a waste of a spell slot. He doesn't need no cure wounds. Just interrogate that guy.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I asked him why did he start running.
He's kind of like coughing really, really badly, but he goes, you there was some strange looking hobo. You he points at Jito, and then there was some weird rippling on the wall. He points at Bob, who still has his wall paint on.
Does he have a tattoos or anything?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Damn, son.
Okay. You do notice, knowing kind of where to look, you see in the right forearm, there is the familiar tattoo that you have seen on a couple other people that you have apprehended.
I ask him about this head.
You just had the head with you.
Oh wait, no, I put it in the locker. What do you guys know? Or what shit? What should I say? So it seems like you are with, what is it? The Brotherhood? What is their name? The Council? What was it? Who remembers? Anybody remember the name of those guys?
Looking through my
Yeah,
notes.
The Society?
Go.
The what?
Are they just named Go? G-O?
No. It was like some really generic name, if I remember correctly.
The World Order or something?
That's the World Order is the governing body that rules over.
Yeah, weren't they the Road Order or something like that?
The World Order is the governing body, kind of that oversees.
It's just the order.
The Order, okay. You're with the Order.
Yes, I'm. Please spare me.
What do you know
I'm new.
about the attack on my family?
I have no idea who you are.
You don't lie to me, you bastard. Your brethren or your order have ruined my life and they have killed my family. What are you doing to people? Why are you turning people into these spectral beasts?
He starts gasping and he goes, please stabilize or patch me up a little bit and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Okay. You can cure wound him now. I will not
Now I
waste
don't
my
want
spell
to.
slot
No,
on this man.
Fine, I have a lot of spell slots. I'm going to poke him with an arrow that will be used to cast Cure Wounds.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay, go ahead.
I'm going to transfer the energy through the arrow.
Make a comedy, let's do it.
Why are you ruining his immersion?
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
The lowest drink.
Doesn't it just let you click it and then you can just...
Oh, does it? Oh, you're right, it does. I haven't used this spell before. Oh, okay, 9. He recovers 9.
You see some of the wounds start to close up. He's breathing a little bit more normally. He sits up a bit, still under the net, so he's not...
I can easily shove another arrow into your lung.
He looks very scared. I mean, he was on the brink of death, mind you. But he is able to speak more clearly now. He sits up under the net. His hands are like nowhere near any weapons or anything. He's just like, okay, I'll tell you. Look, I'll tell you what you need to know, all right? Or what I do know. I told you I'm new, okay? These people are crazy, all right? I didn't sign up for this. I didn't want to do this. They didn't tell me I get shot in the lungs.
What did they
Would
tell you?
any
guys?
organization tell you that?
I don't know, man. I don't know the Golden Order. That's who I'm with. They told me they told me it's you know it's for glory and salvation.
Who from the Golden Order told you this?
The people who signed me up, they're all like, you know, we all have these, like, they made me get a tattoo.
Where can we sign up?
Look, just please don't kill me. I'll show you where our hideout was. Just don't, please spare me.
Okay.
You're not.
You convinced us.
He peed his pants a little bit during that silence while you are all staring him down. Anything else you want to ask him, though?
Who were you supposed to meet with?
My job was just to drop off the box. I was just dropping the box off at Triple Sector. That's all I was supposed to do.
Who did you pick it up from?
From the hideout. I can take you there. I can take you there.
You're gonna take us. Okay, good.
How are you going to explain bringing us in?
I'll point you in the right direction, but can you please let me go after that?
No.
Just keep me somewhere away from all of it. I just want out. I don't want to. You know what? Getting shot in the lungs does change your perspective on things.
Was it easy to get into the order? What was your way of getting into it?
I mean, there was some dude. He was just like, he just came up to me one day and he was like, he told me about this glory that I could achieve, the salvation, and I followed him. I sounded so...
How did you meet him? Where did you meet him?
It was at a bar. It was just at a bar. Some like little dive bar.
So do you feel glorified now?
No. Everything hurts.
Well, what do you think was gonna happen? You're gonna go drop off some mystery box in the alley.
They said it was easy. I just dropped the box off, and then I would just come back and
I'm finding it hard to believe that they would send a nobody to deliver this very precious package. Do you know what's inside this package?
I have an idea. I mean, it's look, when I signed up for this, I thought it was like some spiritual stuff, okay? Like that's what I thought I was signing up for, but
You're okay with letting these spectral beasts run amok around our city?
look, okay, I was already uncomfortable with this, okay? But they made me get a tattoo and everything, and they made me feel like I belonged. I just, I don't, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I say we cuff him and we bring him into the headquarters too.
Interrogate.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
want to just let him go.
And once we
Just don't tell me.
figured out everything and that your story checks out, then maybe we will let you go. But if you are lying about anything, we might just have to finish what we started here.
He starts sobbing. He looks in particular at Satan, who, you know, shot him full of arrows. And he's like, no, please. No more.
Shall we call the Warrior?
Oh, question. Where did you get your tattoo? Like, did they tattoo it there, or did they take you to a place to get that done?
Oh, they tattooed it.
I see. That is not helpful.
Wait, who's they?
The other members of the order. They just
I mean, we can just copy it down, right? And just like, let's just do some Hana stuff.
I mean, yeah, we can. I was just thinking, like, it would just be another place we could infiltrate if there was like a tattoo parlor they go to get all this done.
Someone with neat artistic skills should copy this tattoo. Go.
I copy the tattoo.
yeah. Roll a
It'll be a sleight of hand, right?
let me check. Yeah, roll a it's not quite sleight of hand. Let's just say performance. Roll a performance check.
$18.
All right, you do a very accurate copy. You make a very accurate copy of the tattoo's design, and you have it noted on a piece of parchment.
What else do you know about this organization?
I just know that they look. They keep saying something about the next step in evolution is what they keep talking about. They when I joined, I thought they talked about all these. They made all these nice promises and stuff. And lately, they've been talking just. It just gets they're a little crazy, but I you know what? They have a way of convincing you to like do things for them. I just kept doing. I did tasks for them, thinking it would help. But you know, again, getting shot really opens your eyes. I don't want to do this anymore.
Is anybody?
Anyone else who is running errands for them?
Oh, they have a lot of people. They give us these weird numbers when they enlist us. I'm number 72.
Is anybody evil alignment?
I don't think we can be.
No, you cannot be.
Oh.
No.
Darn.
I put a hand on his shoulder. So, number 72. As I finish my words, my face starts to change into his, and my arm, I pull up the sleeve, starts to resemble the tattoo that's on his arm as well. What kind of jobs did you run for the Golden Order? As my voice shifts into his voice.
He is freaking out now as he sees this change take place. He manages to stutter out that he would deliver goods. I deliver goods for them, fetch things. I was basically an errand boy.
Any dead drop passwords that I should know about?
No, they would just tell me to take something somewhere, and I do it for them, or fetch something for them, and I would just do it.
What have you done in the past?
Well, I've done this a couple times. This drop here at Triple Sector, I've picked up a few like packages. I don't know what's in them. I just picked them up from various areas. I've met other Golden Order members, and they would hand me something to pass along to our hideout. There are others around. I just don't know where all of them are.
Is there anything distinctive that 72 is wearing? Like a weird hat? Are his shoes remarkable? Anything that
he's like a human. He's wearing these like this like hooded cloak. And when he had first appeared in the alleyway, he had the hood up. Kind of similar to the people who had taken Ferrari early on. Kind of a similar make. Very, very kind of samey looking.
The two gentlemen that we threw into jail, were they wearing something similar? Because I have one of their robes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna don the robe that I have in my pack. So I'm him with a similar set of robes right now.
He doesn't have anything left.
No gold coins or anything like that? No gold coins?
No. He had nothing valuable.
All right, you're coming with us.
All right. Are you well, he is still under the net, so how are you guys going to restrain him, or
we should tie him up before we get him out?
We're gonna drag the net behind us with him in it, right? Just like we're dragging a sack of potatoes.
I don't think the net will hold.
I think it will be easier for him to walk by himself, but we should definitely restrain him.
I need my net back.
Anybody got rope?
Sure, Ferrari
believe
has
I
these
know.
kind of things.
I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
That'll do.
I tie him up.
Sure. Roll. Give me a sec. Roll survival.
Survival.
Actually, no. Sorry.
Aye.
Roll sleight of hand. Roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Even better. 21.
Okay. You have securely restrained him with your rope. Uko, you're welcome to take the net back if you would like.
I shall.
All right. What would you like to do from here?
We should probably report back to HQ, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys drag him back to HQ, along with Ferrari kind of notes. Koros, do you still resemble him right now, or do you change back?
I'm gonna stay in his form.
Okay. Ferrari does a double take when he sees the two of you. He's like, what's going on here?
Disguise kit.
All right. He just kind of looks at you, and he doesn't see anyone else freaking out. So he just kind of he's like, all right, I guess. He just kind of shrugs, and he hauls everyone back to HQ. So you have this. You have number 72 with you in your possession. What would you like to do from here?
Drop off the syringes that are in the crate.
Right. Foxton meets you, and he goes, "Oh, what's this?"
This is what will give us our great reward.
You mean your job?
It's a syringe of a bunch of syringes filled with this mysterious, spooky liquid, and it probably turns things into spectral beasts or something. But
He holds it up and looks at it and goes, "Huh? Where did you find this?"
it was being dropped off as a shipment. They were shipping this substance. The Order. Do you know of the Order?
The Order. This guy?
Apparently,
Yes,
he's Golden Order.
This guy's part of the order, but he's just
Golden Order.
a very small minion in a vast sea of many.
The Golden Order. Fascinating. I have not heard about this, but we'll need to dig into this deeper. This is there's an organization with something as dangerous as you make this, as you say these are. We'll need to launch a full investigation. Let me get these up to the lab for analysis. Let's bring them down to the holding cell as well.
This was a pricey shipment, you know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to extort money out of your boss?
No. I'm just saying we should probably get some sort of, what do you call this?
A bonus.
A bonus, correct, yes. Or commission, you know. I think we did a good job here. Look at how many there are.
A commission. I'll consider a bonus for a good performance.
That is all I ask.
Just put in a good word for us with
With our boss.
He looks at you unamused, but for a few seconds, but then kind of lets out this hearty laugh and goes, "Oh, you jokesters! Oh, Squad 140."
But you know, bonus and all.
I'll think about it. He hauls the guy. He also does a double take at first, Koros, but he, being the one who hired you, knows about your abilities and kind of recovers quickly. He drags the other guy down to the holding cell, throws him into a cell and locks it. Meanwhile, he takes the crate of remaining syringes, not knowing that there are a handful missing. He brings them up to the lab for analysis. And he kind of gives them the sense of urgency. You know, he's like, analyze these now. You need to know what's in these and what they do. And then he goes back to you and says, do you know where they're holed up?
Yes, we are going to be led there by our new friend over here.
All right. Good. Yes. Go find out what you can. We need to stop whatever this Golden Order is plotting. Meanwhile, I'll start. I'll check with the lab on their analysis as they continue, and I'll start questioning the people down below as well.
All right. Level up.
No.
But bonus.
You literally just threw a net on a dude. You didn't level up. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't throw shit.
You did not throw shit, so you definitely didn't level up. All right. You do realize you don't know where the actual hideout is, though.
But the guy's gonna lead us there.
He's okay. Are you pulling him out of prison, or do you want to get him to?
Well, first things first is he's gonna lead us there, and then he goes back to get more questioning.
All right. So Foxton's like, well, why didn't you say so before I threw him into the holding cell?
Oh, don't worry. He'll get plenty of good loving later.
But won't it be confusing? There are two of them. Shouldn't Koros here be the one to go?
What? What are you talking about? We'll bring him over there. He'll show us where he is. Then Ferrari can. Actually, I don't know if I trust Ferrari. Then maybe you and Ferrari can bring him back, and you can further question him.
All right. I'll go along to make sure he leads you in the right direction, and I'll take him back. He opens the cell door again. He kind of grabs the guy by the scruff of his neck and just like drags him along. Okay. He very quickly, the kid very quickly just spills the beans and tells you where the hideout is. And then Ferrari kind of drives you out to then what's essentially like a nightlife district in West Turbellum. And he points a finger down this like alleyway, and then he says like there's a knock you have to do. Okay, it's and he gives you this like little pattern of knocks that you need to make to enter the door.
Who's going to remember that?
You guys all remember it. It's fine. I mean, it's not like a exceptionally complex series of knocks.
You're right. I got it. I memorized it.
Yes, you did. Okay. So you guys are outside. As you look down the alleyway, you see there is a thick wooden door, and it kind of like is painted to kind of match the walls on either side. So it's not like the door doesn't stand out basically, but there is still a door down this alleyway. And that's where he had pointed you to.
Did we already separate from him, or is he still with us?
You guys are still kind of at the entry of the alleyway.
Okay.
So
What were you supposed to what were you supposed to have gotten for these syringes, by the way?
Me, I just delivered them. That's all they told me to do.
For free?
So how do they confirm that you've delivered them?
Well, I believe your toast will probably. I don't know. I just drop them off. That's all they told me to do.
Okay. All right, be gone.
Foxton's like, be careful out there, and don't cause too much damage. I think he drags 72 away with Froy.
Only
Koros, you're up.
Froy says he'll come back after he drops them off at HQ, and he'll wait for you here outside the alleyway.
You're up, Koros.
All right, I'm going to saunter on in, and I'm going to perform the knock on the door.
Okay. As you perform the knock, a little slit opens up. You can see a pair of eyes look out. Who is it? Oh, it's you. He sees. Where's everyone else right now?
It's his alleyway, right? So we can just like be behind, like around the corner, so they
Around
can't see
the
us.
corner.
Yeah. Okay. So he sees just Koros, disguised as number 72. And they go, oh, it's you. Did you deliver the goods?
Triple sector drop is done.
Good. It slides shut. And the door opens.
What is inside?
As you, they kind of like usher you to come inside. Do you enter?
Yes.
Okay. As you enter, they close the door behind them. And they lock it.
Makes sense.
Yes. You are inside this room now. What you see is a kind of a large, it's a large room with a couple tables set up. You see people in similar cloaks, kind of busying themselves with, you see like beakers made of the same ophiosite. You see some syringes, and there's some bubbling liquid in the middle, and they're like toying around with it. You also notice another room going into the back, but you can't see what's in there. There are maybe like 3 or 4 people. There are 4 people around your vicinity.
I take it they're all like medium size. No one out of the ordinary. No one small.
No, yeah, they're all average sized, and they're just kind of busying themselves with stuff.
If they've got their hoods up, I can't see their faces.
They do have their hoods up.
Okay, so their faces are obscured unless like I'm talking within a close range to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to turn to, I guess, the doorman who agreed to meet me, and I'm going to ask, where's Irtos? What's the next assignment?
We'll figure out what to do next. For now, just go hang out in the corner there. Call you when we need you.
In the corner there. Well, which corner is he pointing to?
He's pointing to some corner next to like a bookcase. There's like kind of some bookcase lining the wall. He points to kind of the just one of the far corners. And there's like a little chair there. Like go sit over there and just hang out.
Okay, I'm gonna assess what this guy's looking like. Does he look like he moves with authority, or does he just look like? I guess what I'm trying to say is, can I use like an investigation or like an insight to see if he's presenting himself with authority?
Roll perception.
Okay. Great. That's not good. That's a 5.
He looks like a dude who moves around and talks.
Okay.
We don't really notice anything right now about this man in front of you.
I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'm gonna try and grab his arm, right by the wrist.
Okay. Roll a athletics check.
Not good. That's a 2.
All right. You attempt to kind of grab at his arm, and he just kind of slaps it away. He goes, "Hey, 72, what the hell's wrong with you?"
Look, you know the mission. The mission here is to get to the next stage of evolution for the whole order, for the whole world even. Why don't we have any standing orders?
You don't sound like 72. That sniveling brat's always whining about something or another.
I had an epiphany on the street. And you know what? The person who handled the drop over at the triple sector bar started talking. And I realized, if he has a purpose to run that tavern the way that he does, perhaps we could be running this organization the same way. Look, and I try to make my case. I pull down my hood. I say, there are a couple of people interested in joining us. Irtos needs to learn about these new recruits. Certainly we could use the help. There's only 5 of us here.
Roll persuasion.
31.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
God damn.
You have a plus 11 or something?
Christ. All right. He's being like awkward like this. So, like, you know what? You're right. We do need more people. We are struggling here. We don't have enough hand deck. You make a good point, 72. Good initiative.
Well, all right. Look, how about I bring them here? Can we get them inducted? I don't know what the process is like beyond getting this tattoo. I brandish the tattoo on my forearm. When can they get started? I can bring them in here in just a couple moments.
Couple moments. Well, that's fast. I mean, yeah. Bring them here. We'll get them in.
Look, I'll be right back. All right. Give me 30 seconds or so. Thanks. Can you unlock the door, please?
He does open the door and kind of like just a little bit. He opens it enough so for you to squeeze through, and he closes it again.
Is the little slot like spy window, like what he used to assess me earlier, is that closed? Everything's totally closed.
It is closed, yeah, and he locks the door again behind you. You're back in the alleyway.
I'm going to return to the other members of the party, and I'm going to let them know what happened, and that we might be entering a little lab area.
I'm not getting a tattoo, guys.
Do we have anything on us that identifies us as agents?
Yeah, you guys are all, besides Koros, who kind of donned the cloak, you guys are all wearing, you guys have like stuff that identifies you as ghosts, basically.
I'm gonna stash that somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah, that's fine. So you guys kind of hide some of your ghost.
Like
thing.
basically anything that identifies me with ghost, I'm going to take off and hide securely.
Okay, great. So that is all.
I'm just gonna put a patch over like the logo.
I'm gonna keep wearing my hobo suit.
Is that what you're gonna do, Uko? Are you gonna attach a patch?
Yes.
All right. You have attached the patch. You've actually, you know what? Roll sleight of hand for me.
Oh no. Oh damn it.
No, it's passable. I mean, the stitching could use some work, but it's there. There's a patch.
Okay.
Yeah, it covers it. It looks like like an 8th grader did it, but you know, the logo is covered. Is the important part.
All right, cool. I can't go in without my armor. Who knows what's gonna go down?
All right. Let's take a quick 5-minute break because I need to pee.
Sounds good.
Back. So I thought I had drawn the map out, but I drew it in my notebook and not in Mega Studio. So give me a sec and I'll draw out this room. Okay. Is everyone back?
Yes.
Present.
Cool. Let me actually give me one more minute. I'm just gonna import all of you onto the map so you can see what this looks like.
Can't hear you, Ben.
Oh, as I'm just gonna import all of you in so you can see what this place looks like. One sec.
Cool. Okay.
Can't hear you, Ben.
What? Stephen talking to us or talking to
No,
Van?
me. David. I have a question for you.
What?
You say you beat level 8 with only 7 escaping?
What?
Did you say you beat level 8 with only 7 escaping?
No, I haven't been able to beat level 8 at all. I said I haven't tried again since my first attempt where 20 enemies got through on round 2.
I see.
Are you talking about PS5?
Talking about Genshin.
Genshin.
Impact. If you guys were to do a solo trip somewhere in the US, where would you go? I have airline credit that expires tomorrow and I just need to use it.
Go to New York.
Possibly. New York is so expensive though, a flight there.
Still?
No?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay. It's not always
Texas.
Well, this trip would obviously not be for the next few months. It will be like late summer. I just need to use the credit now.
You can always go to DC and hit up all those museums if you haven't been.
Relax by yourself in Hawaii.
Hey, you can go to-
Hawaii, I'm also thinking about.
Can do Hawaii.
Does it
Okay.
have to be within the US?
Go to Disney World,
Wherever
Harry Potter
Alaska
Land.
Airlines goes.
Alaska.
Yeah, go to Alaska.
I told David to go to Juneau.
It's probably
You know,
nice.
they had some good crepes.
Alright.
Interesting.
They have good jam.
They have good what?
Jam. You can get like the jam there. You get some cheese and crackers.
Oh.
Go whale watching.
Damn.
Sounds like stuff we can just do in Monterey.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Hawaii's actually pretty cheap compared to New York. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, sorry. D&D.
All right, everyone back. We can begin. So you kind of rally everyone. Koros, how would you like to proceed?
So, fill everyone in on the plan. I've given them cover inside with the doorman that they're potential recruits to the Golden Order or whatever organization is inside that building. So, I encourage them to follow me in the following order: Uko, Jito, Satan, Argi, of course, Bob. And if no one objects, that's the order we'll use to line up right outside the door, right in front of that little gate slidey door thing on the door.
I'm not getting a tattoo.
Well, first I got to introduce you guys.
I line up.
All righty.
I'm just gonna keep muttering that while we get introduced.
Pretty sure that's not what they want to hear.
I knock on the door
Okay.
with the password pattern.
Yes, let me share my screen. Give me a second. Okay. There we go. You guys are outside the door.
Guys, we outnumber them.
Fantastic.
You knock the pattern. The guy immediately opens it. He's like, good. These are the new recruits you mentioned?
Yes, all 5 of them.
Good. Good initiative again, 72. You really talked some good sense back there. He opens the door and kind of steps aside to let you all in.
All right. So I'll go ahead and lead the party in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll address the doorman. Well, before they give up their identities, might as well give them what they used to call themselves. I introduce the party members, starting with Uko, going down the line to Bob. This is Holy Diver. This is Elven Calves. This is Spike Poop. This one is the Knife. And the big one over there is Brick House.
Well, this is kind of
I'm what? Poop?
You can call me. I think I'm Spike Poop, right?
No,
No.
you're Elven Calves.
Oh, I'm
I'm
Open Caps.
Spike
Okay.
Poop.
David Spike Poop.
All right.
perfect.
I'm stabby.
Just nice.
The Knife. Yes.
He goes, welcome. He steps over to, you guys kind of shuffle around. He steps over to close the door behind you, and he locks it in place. He goes, welcome to the Order then. You guys are interested in joining the Golden Order to seek glory and salvation like young Master 72 here?
Oh, hell yeah.
All I've ever wanted.
Yeah,
I-
I'm not getting a tattoo.
I try to match the guy's gaze, like try to get into his eye line, and I say, you might have to give them the full speech, the full runaround.
Well, it's good to see people, with passion these days. This is, we are here to bring about salvation and to take all races to the next level. And this is what we're going to use to accomplish that. He kind of gestures to the tables. There are, you do see in front of you, there are, again, some of the obvious site syringes that you are familiar with by now. You see in the middle of the table, there is a bell jar, and there's a little like tiny pedestal in there, and you see a little shard kind of sitting in there. And there's a soft blue glow emanating from it. Next to the shard, there are several beakers with some kind of solution or liquid in them. One of them has, you see other like bits of what look like similar looking shards also in the beaker with the liquid in it. The liquid resembles the stuff you saw in the syringes as well. He continues and goes, I am number 19, and this is one of our many hideouts. We are growing in numbers, and we are going to open the eyes of these blinded sheep that live in this society. So if you're ready to join us in our mission for salvation, we shall assign you a new identity and give you your branding, so to speak.
I bleed.
The Golden Order. What did you say, Jim?
I say I bleed. Bah!
Says we must fight against the sheep. We are not sheep.
Oh. How?
That's the spirit.
Cool. Where do we get started?
Well,
But hold on. If you tell us that we're not sheep, and then I don't pretend I'm a sheep, just because you said it. Wouldn't that therefore make me a sheep?
He has a good point.
Roll persuasion, I guess. Roll yeah. Because you're not really, yeah, roll persuasion, that's fine. Let's see what happens. He kind of looks really confused for a second and goes, "Man, you're weird." Anyways, if you follow me, I can show you what glory awaits.
Hold on, I have a question. What's that thing? And I point at the glowing blue gem shard.
As new recruits, you don't have to worry about these fine details. You'll learn more eventually as you move up the ranks. 72 here as well has only joined us recently, but bringing in a fresh batch of recruits will definitely bump him up a little bit. Soon you may learn a little bit more as well. He kind of pats you on the back, Chorus.
Sounds a little bit like a pyramid scheme.
I don't know what a pyramid scheme is, but we are all good here. There's no pyramids around. Just know that we are doing incredible work that will change the world.
Just us 9?
Oh no, there are other hideouts. There are other members as well. We're all over. This is just
cool.
our little club, if you will.
When do
I
we get
raise
to
my
meet them?
hand.
You raise your hand. Yes.
How many are there in this order?
Oh, even I don't know exactly how many there are. We're everywhere. There are dozens of us.
Do we get like a secret handshake?
You get this, and he shows off his tattoo.
Ah,
Cooler than
pretty sweet.
Can I pass on that?
The tattoo is necessary to become a member. But come, I can show you what glory awaits you.
I want to see glory.
I told you they were ambitious.
He kind of leads you back here. How do you want to follow him?
I'll go first.
And what's the rest of your configuration, if you will?
Elven cap.
Tests. I'm gonna bring up the rear.
All right, I'm gonna move you up here, and then I'm gonna put all
Next.
okay. Here's all kind of just like lined up here. I'll put you back here if that's okay. This guy will shift over a little bit. We'll have you all right around here. Okay. He kind of like there's another door back here. That's where he's standing next to, and he kind of like pushes it open, and it leads to a larger room behind it. And he goes, "This is our key to salvation." And as he opens it, you see a specter chained to a wall, and it's like growling. There's another Golden Order member there, just kind of like trying to corral it, and is like trying to manage it, but it's like snapping at him. The specter itself looks like a strange mix between a humanoid and a wolf, essentially. Not exactly a werewolf. It's like on all fours, but you can tell like its front paws essentially look more like hands, and there's like some human features in its face, and its eyes, as usual, as you've seen in other specters, are glowing with flame. These are yellowish flames coming out of it, and it kind of like snaps at all of you. Upon seeing kind of this number 19 and Uko kind of peering through the door, it starts like growling more aggressively, and then you hear a like cracking sound as the chain just kind of like rips out of the wall.
Oh.
The specter lunges forward. The one that was in the room trying to take care of it gets its head just torn off. And then
No!
and then it lunges, and then number 19 actually, it lunges and pounces on number 19 and like tears out part of his throat. And you can hear him gurgling as he lays there dying.
At this point, can I ask him, hey, cool, how do you control it?
You can, but he just gurgles, salvation.
The hell?
And then you all are about to enter combat. The other,
What's the other guys doing?
they're like freaking out, but they're also like trying to grab some stuff to try and corral the specter. So
they're going to help us.
So they're on our team. Hell yeah! This is our.
Why I should never enter a room first.
This is our first fight with bad guys on our side.
If we play our cards right, we can keep them on our side forever.
Yes, we will show them true glory.
Oh my.
One.
All right. Let's see. Initiatives. Okay. We got a 7, 10, 20 for Argy. Can everyone else roll initiative?
Are you just looking at our rolls in D&D Beyond, or should we tell you the numbers?
I'm just looking in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
And Uko has a 21. Okay. Oh, these are some high rolls. Okie dokie. Let me reorder this. Okay. So we're going to start at the top with this first golden order member. It's going to like it's holding out this like stick basically, and he's going to attempt to kind of like poke at this this specter. Oops. And wow, he rolled really poorly. So you're trying to like kind of like pokes at this. Generally, is like poking at the specter, and the specter kind of like swipes at the stick, and he just kind of backs away. That's all he's going to do for now. So we're going to go to Uko next.
Looks like Koros is next.
Oh, Koros is next. Just kidding. Koros, we're next.
All right. Vicious Mockery on the wolf. Let's see if it understands me.
Let me check. Okay, so let's see.
Oh, actually, it need not understand me.
Ah, that works then. So it's just a wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
It fails.
All right. So, gonna roll damage. This is psychic damage. So that's 3. and it should have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay, cool.
With remaining movement, to the lower left of me on the map, is that like a raised table, like a counter space?
Yes. Yeah, the two rectangles in the middle are tables. They have stuff on them. There are bookshelves on the top right and bottom right.
I'm going to try and make myself scarce. I'm going to move to the upper corner of that table. There you go. And then I'm just going to crouch down. Try and go below eye level of everyone else standing.
All right. You are crouched behind the table. You are not super visible.
All done.
Perfect. Uko.
Attack!
Strike.
Mm,
You miss.
attack again!
You hit with a second hit.
I am gonna use my newfound power and blast him against the wall.
All right. So roll damage first.
My sword damage?
Yeah, sword damage.
Oh wow, it gets added on top.
Yep.
Okay. 13. Oh, can I also use a superiority die then?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna do that and add a distracting strike.
Okay.
Let's see. So add a d8 of damage. So 13 plus 5, 18 damage.
That was with the distracting strike, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're using the glove.
Yes.
Okay. So you do manage to push it against the wall along with 19's dead flopping body. And it does deal, roll another 3d6, please.
3d6.
Yep.
3d6. $13.
Okay. So with this massive strike, you convert your entire blow into force and you slam this wolf beast against the wall, and it takes a massive 30 points of damage. 31.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna position myself on top of the counter.
Okay, like on here.
Yes.
All right, you stay on top. You kind of kick aside some of the stuff on there, and then you stand on top of it.
I am done.
Okay, Argy, your turn. Actually, as you attack the, after you do that massive attack on the Spectre, you see the other Golden Order members go, "What are you doing? Don't attack it. That's our salvation."
That is our death.
We will be saved by its glory.
Does number 19 look saved?
A sacrifice for the greater good. Anyway,
You didn't say
The greater
salvation.
good.
it is Argy's turn.
These guys are cultists from Hot Fuzz.
Do I have enough movement to shove one of the cultist people toward the wolf?
So every 2 squares is 5 feet. So let's see. You could potentially do that, yes.
I attempt to do that. Like, savage fist! And then I try to push him towards the wolf.
So you're gonna go behind this guy and push him?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make a, let's make this a grapple check, I think, kind of. So roll your athletics, and then we're gonna do a contest, essentially.
Is it athletic or can I do acrobatics?
No, for the push, it'd be athletics. For the person trying to save, it can be either.
Darn it. 12.
Well, unfortunately, as you try and push, the Golden Order member does manage to kind of like stabilize himself and only moves a tiny bit over, like stumbles a tiny bit, but regains balance and does not actually get shoved all the way over.
I'll be like, what's wrong with you? Don't you want to meet your savior?
Our time will come. Our time will come. It was not 19's time, but it will be ours.
With that, I try to. I don't think I can move anymore. I'm just kind of like, well, okay.
All right. So with that, we're gonna go to this guy, who sees you try to push his compatriot into the towards the beast. He looks at Uko, who had just dealt a massive blow to the specter, and he goes, "You are not true believers. You
Am I-
are heathens." And he's going to take a swing at you, Argy.
If I was not a true believer, I would have not helped our fellow comrade here meet ourselves, the Salvator, okay?
Well, he's going to miss. So, yes, he's going to miss. Okay. So that is that turn. Satan, you're up.
I'm going to help them restrain this creature. I'm going to use Ensnaring Strike on my attack and then shoot at it with my arrow.
Okay.
So first off, cast. And then I'm going to attack. 16.
That will hit.
Awesome. So that is going to deal. So just damage from the arrow itself is going to be 12 plus 4. So that's 16 damage.
Okay.
And then the Ensnaring Strike, magical vines. Is this a large creature?
Medium.
Medium, okay. So yes, strength saving throw or be restrained.
He rolls
This
21.
this has not worked once throughout this entire campaign.
Well, one day.
Womp womp.
All right, I am going to fire an arrow at a non-lethal location on its body
Okay. Go
for
for
my
it.
second attack, for my extra attack. That is a 20, not crit.
Mm-hmm. I'll hit.
That is going to be 12 damage.
Okay.
I aim for its butt.
You sink an arrow in. It doesn't look that badly hurt, honestly. I mean, it looks kind of hurt, but not terribly hurt.
But it's pretty
Uh-oh.
lethal if I remember.
So your your precautions didn't seem to matter. It still looks pissed and not ensnared.
I'm going to jump and dive over the table that's behind me and like hide
You can jump and
next
dive.
to Koros.
Roll acrobatics for me.
Oh no, I should have just said I walked around. No, that's not bad. 17.
Oh no, you're fine. I mean, where's the fun in that though?
Yeah, it's true.
It actually looked pretty cool this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool this time. You do a very smooth roll over the table.
Yes. And I
Right,
stand up
really
with sunglasses on.
Yes, somehow. And you didn't even
Yes.
knock anything over on the table.
Nope.
Okay. We're going to go to this next dude over here who sees, well, look, there's a person who just landed right in front of me. and he's gonna be like,
I'm trying to help you.
you are a heathen, just like that one. He points at Uko, and he
Oh,
he swings at you. Does a 13 hit?
no.
Okay. Well, he does a very poor job of trying to hit you.
I thought we were cool.
He says, "For the greater good." Jito, it's your turn.
Saving these guys.
How many feet are each of these squares?
Every 2 is 5.
Okay, well, I'll go over to the up. Where's the door?
The door outside or to?
Yeah, outside.
It's down here.
Alrighty then. I'll go ahead and saunter on over to the outside there.
Oh, like outside the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's see, how far away is that other guy from me? Up north.
10 feet.
All right. I would say. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down the hall a little bit more. Maybe like another 10 feet.
Like away?
Yeah,
Okay.
Get some popcorn and everything. Can I get further than that, or?
No, that's about, I think that's 30.
Okay.
So.
Then I'll just ready a spell.
Okay.
If any, the spell will be Chromatic Orb, 3rd level, and I'll cast it if anything gets within 10 feet of me that's not one of our party.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you ready your action, and with that, we'll head over to Wolfman here. So the Spectre does not look happy. Let's see. He's going to. What kind of armor are you wearing, Aaron?
I am wearing splint mail.
Oh boy. Okay.
No.
It kind of glares at you, and it like does this roar,
Oh no.
and you find that your armor starts to heat up uncontrollably.
Oh shit!
The whole body is branded.
Yes, it is.
Salvation!
Game over!
I yell out salvation!
You're going to take 13 fire damage.
'Tis but a burn.
And then it's going to kind of bound over here and just glare at you menacingly. I'm going to have Bob do one unarmed strike in honor of Roger, but he'll probably just not do anything after this. He absolutely misses. And it's going to like hang out here for the rest of the round. All right. Back up top. To this guy. He this Golden Order member kind of sees the Spectre attack Uko, and then he goes, Yes, there is no standing against our savior. He pulls out something from his robe. It's like this like vial of something, and he chucks it at the specter. It lands at the feet of the specter, and it kind of breaks open in this little like greenish cloud. And you can see some of the cuts on the specter start to heal up a little bit.
Cool.
As he heals a little bit of health. And that's all that Golden Order member is going to do. And we're going to go to Koros.
All right. I'm going to peek around the corner. I see where Bob tried to throw a punch, and I'm just going to do, let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to do Vicious Mockery again. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Fail the wisdom save.
All right. 3 points of psychic damage and disadvantage on regular attacks.
Okay.
And then I'm going to reposition myself by moving through Satan.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to move as far away as possible without incurring an attack of opportunity from that Golden Order member.
Okay, you can go like around here if that works.
That works. And
Okay.
that's it.
All right. We're going to go to Uko. Your armor is very hot.
How long does the heat last?
It lasts a minute.
Well, I'm gonna take off my armor. Can I?
You can. I'll count that as a bonus action. You can take it off.
Okay.
You do have to unequip it, which means your AC will be lowered for the duration of the battle.
Yes. It is worth it, I think. Maybe.
Probably.
Where was that blue glowing shard?
It is right over here, below where you are, actually, on the same table.
Is it reacting to anything?
No, it seems to just be inside this jar, and it's just glowing. There's a glow coming from it. But it's just sitting by itself. It's like there's a little stand inside.
It's suspended in liquid or something, or what?
No, it's just the shard inside the jar.
Can I just like grab it?
Yeah, you can if you want.
I'm just gonna pocket it then.
Like you're gonna lift the jar and grab the shard.
Can I just get the whole jar?
The jar is kind of like sitting on a table. So there's basically a little stand on the table holding up the shard, and there's a jar over it.
Oh.
It's closed. It's a bell jar, so it's not sitting on anything that you can kind of lift up easily.
I can't just like break through the jar and grab the shard?
I mean, you can lift up the jar.
Oh, okay. I will do that.
You're just gonna grab the shard.
Yeah.
Can you make a wisdom save for me?
I knew it was too easy. 14.
As soon as you touch the shard, you get a sudden flash of like you get a sudden vision that flashes through your mind. You see kind of like really fast flashes of things that appear. You see a ship. You see a large like tablet in the middle.
Tablet?
Yeah, like a stone tablet almost. It's not stone, but like like a slab.
Okay.
On it, you recognize the same design that is on the tattoos of the Golden Order members. You see visions of fire everywhere. And you see you also get a vision of the wreckage of the ship. of the air, some kind of like flying ship, and you get a sense of some kind of wreckage. After all of that, you find yourself kind of mentally drained. You suffer a level of exhaustion.
Oh my gosh.
And the shard is going to kind of burn into your skin.
What does the exhaustion do again?
Level 1 exhaustion means you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh my gosh.
And you can only get rid of exhaustion by long resting.
Oh. Okay.
You're going to take 9 points of damage from touching that shard.
That's fine. It's in the name of research. Salvation!
Okay, well, that was your bonus action. What else would you like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna run as far away as I can toward the door.
Okay. I mean, you can get out if you want.
Okay, can I run out as far as I can?
Yeah, you can just run up by Jito, who is sitting there, like, about to fire his chromatic orb as you run past.
Can I use a dash action to go further?
Sure.
Just like maybe like 10 feet behind him.
Okay, you just booked it out of there.
And I'm gonna be like, my hand burns. My body burns.
Oh my god.
I see him. I'm like, huh.
Yeah. It's like, all right, I guess.
The shard.
Wow, I viciously eat my popcorn.
Are you still holding onto the shard?
I thought you said it like,
I mean, it burned you, but you can still hold on to it. Or did you drop it?
can I just like pocket it?
Yeah, you can pocket it. All right, yeah. You can put it in your pocket.
I will put it in my backpack.
Okay. We're going to go to Argy. You are surrounded by crazy cultists.
Yes. So the one that tried to attack me, can I attempt to like Sparta kick as hard as I can towards the beast and then like make my way out the door?
You can Sparta kick. Well, the one who attacked you was below you.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna like go up behind him, kick him, and like just keep making my way towards the door.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to kick him so hard where he like flies towards the wall.
Are you disengaging from the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, because you can do that for your bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so you disengage, you go behind, and you're going to Sparta kick him. Can you roll an unarmed strike for me?
15? 15.
That, I believe, will hit. All right, I guess roll your damage and see how hard you kick this dude.
How does damage work again for unarmed strike?
There should be a button to let you...
It says 0.
It just means it's +0, I think. Right now? Or does it not roll for you?
I
No, I think if your modifier is like below a certain number, you cannot deal damage with unarmed strike.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's based on your
0 and strength
one of your
modifier.
stats.
Oh yeah, my strength is -1.
Oh.
Okay.
Kill him.
Well, you...
I have claws. Can I like?
Well,
claw
you're already unarmed. You already kicked him. Your unarmed strike will do 0 damage regardless. You have no strength apparently. Wow, I didn't realize it was that bad. Okay, you do manage to get a kick in. It doesn't actually hurt him, but he does kind of like trip and fall over. So he's just kind of on his knees right now.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was like, ugh. Kind of kicked him in the butt. All right, and then what would you like to do from here?
I'm gonna use that leverage of small force I did from kicking him and go towards the door.
Okay. So that was about 10 feet of movement here. So you can go another point. So this is where you can end up.
And I end my turn.
Okay. No, this is hilarious. All right. This one sees who saw Uko kind of take the shard, goes, no! Our precious. That's really
Oh gosh.
He's gonna move here. In his kind of fanaticism, he runs straight past you, Argy, trying to chase down Uko. He will actually he has an action. He's gonna disengage. And he's going to try and dash. But as soon as he steps out, your chromatic orb does trigger, Jito. So go ahead and fire that.
Fool!
All part of my plan.
Is that a spell attack or a saving throw?
It's an attack.
Okay. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
This is going to be lightning damage.
Oh shit, that's a lot of damage.
Chidori!
Yeah. Yeah, with this crackling lightning sound, this orb just shoots straight out of your hands and just lodges itself into the side of this member who runs out, and he collapses on the ground. He's still living, but he is like a chunk of his side is just missing. Like it just kind of tore out part of his body, and he's just bleeding out as he is on a knee on the ground. He stops his movement there, but he is still living, and we're going to go to Satan.
What would it take for me to pick up the cultist guy next to me and chuck him at the monster?
You're going to have to make first a grapple and then a athletics.
My strength isn't that great. What's involved in a grapple again?
Also athletics.
You know what? I'm going to go for it. This thing is super strong. I just want to get rid of this. All right, I'm going to grapple this guy.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get lucky. So I roll athletics.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, no.
You know, against all odds, you actually did manage to get your hands around this guy and grab him. He rolled a 1.
Yes. I see. Perfect.
Now you're going to have to make another strength or athletics check to see how far you chuck this dude.
All right, watch this. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby. All right. You pick him up and you chuck him right over here. So you basically just pick him up sideways and you throw him and he just spins comically in the air. He just barrel rolls through the air. He does smack his head, or not his head. He smacks part of his arm against the corner of the table and takes some damage. And then lands kind of near the specter.
Awesome. And then I'm going to start heading towards the door as I yell salvation back at him.
How far are you going to move?
Let's just say right next to Argy.
Okay.
Yeah, like right around there is good.
Okay. Wow. I did not expect that. Well,
It worked.
This Golden Order member's turn. He is going to let's see. All right. He's gonna also use a Actually, he's going to, yeah, 5, 10, 15. He's going to disengage and end up here. And that is it. He also screams something about, come back! We need that! To you, Uko. And it is Jito's turn.
Okay.
So this guy, the one closest to you, is really close to death. This one is very slightly hurt because he got thrown at a table.
I see. They're up against like a wall. They don't have any exit, right?
No, yeah, it's a dead end in the alley.
Wait, why did they go this way? I thought they wanted to be salvationed.
They're chasing down Uko, who has taken a shard from the table.
I see. Okay. If I use a cone spell here, would I hit people? Or just the people in here in this room? Because I'm not like near the door, right?
You might hit Satan.
What if I move just like a little bit back? Then it would be more like straight line, right?
You can kind of angle the cone a little bit. I think it's fine. You can basically hit just the two people.
Oh yeah, I could just like aim it toward the wall or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty then. Then I forgot what you called it. Attack, but I'm going to use my dragon breath. Sure, I'll cast this at 3rd level as well.
Oh, snap.
This shall be fire damage.
And it's a saving throw?
Correct. So, yeah. Dex 14.
Okay. Let's see. So the one in the back saves, the one in the front does not.
So it will be half damage for the one in the back.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, I mean, what type of damage did you say this was?
Fire.
All right. The one in front is essentially just vaporized. There's absolutely nothing left of that one. The one in the back takes, I guess, the one in front kind of body blocked some of the fire damage, and the one in the back does take a little bit of the fire, but is still living. And let me get rid of...
I can cast a cantrip. Is that how it works? Because that was a bonus action.
Oh, that was a bonus action?
Yeah. Can I? You said I could cast a cantrip, right, as a spell?
So no, the Dragon's Breath, the bonus action is to imbue the magical energy. The action is to cast a spell.
Okay, I see.
Or to use it, I mean, to exhale it. So you've used both your bonus and your action.
Okay.
Cool. So we're gonna go to this specter here, who I guess the people in the room can kind of see. It like starts. It has seen Uko kind of run off with the shard, and you see it kind of like look straight at the wall. And kind of like sniff a bit. And it's going to, let me just roll a check here. Oh yeah. It's gonna run straight at that wall.
Yeah.
What?
Mr. X busting through the wall here.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
Bad day.
It's going through the wall. And it's going to ram into you, Uko.
Oh my gosh.
Ramming speed. Oh no.
Even with the disadvantage from the Vicious Mockery, It manages to roll a 20.
I turn around and I'm like, oh yeah.
That definitely hits. I think I might die, guys.
Oh no.
You just
I'm gonna reaction cut.
to reduce damage.
Yeah, to reduce damage.
Okay. And it reduces by a D8.
D8, yes.
Roll this. Ooh. So you end up taking 7 bludgeoning damage, Aaron, from that. Thanks to the cutting words.
I'm alive.
What is this shard again?
I don't know, but I saw visions of stuff
Oh, okay.
probably related to this organization. Fire. That tattoo symbol.
It roars at you, Uko.
I roar back.
Yeah. You you roar kind of half-winded after it had knocked you through a wall into the opposing wall. We're gonna go up to the top. This guy sees the hole that was caused by the specter and goes,
Take my backpack.
he runs, he's gonna run here. He sees you through the hole. He's gonna shoot at you with a crossbow.
Oh my gosh.
Rude.
He's gonna miss with that crossbow. And that is all. We're gonna go to Koros now.
With 30 movement, am I able to stand above Uko? Is there space in the alleyway there?
You cannot make it that far because you'd have to move through people, which doubles the move.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you can end up here, basically, right next on the other side of the specter.
Sure.
Yep, right there.
Okay. Not good.
Can you do an Arcana check on the shard?
Shard is in your bag though right now. So.
Yeah. Well then. Okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the Spectre,
Okay.
and that's a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That's an 18.
Darn. Okay, that is no good. Okay. Well, shoot. I'm gonna. No, I can't even do that. I'm just gonna stay here, right where I am. That's the end of my turn.
Well, Uko, you are up. You still have the shard in your. You still have the shard.
Yeah, can I just like open up my bag and do an Arcana check?
Sure. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's a pretty looking shard.
I'm gonna throw my bag at that cultist in the middle of the room.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll in athletics to see how well you throw it.
So, did I lose my poison when we did long rest?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I still had it on.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it doesn't reset when you hit long rest.
Yeah. Oh, come on! It was gonna be a 20.
Well, it's still a good enough throw. So you throw your backpack into the middle of the room, like through the hole that the specter had burst through.
Yes.
Okay. I'll count that as a bonus action. What would you like to do for your main action?
I am gonna. Let's see. How far is he right now?
Which
The cultist.
through the hole is like 5 to 15 feet.
I'm just gonna attack this specter then.
Okay, go for it. Oh, that'll hit.
Okay, regular attack. 13 damage.
Yep.
And then I'll do one more attack.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
All right, you deal a couple massive blows to this beast. It's starting to
Big
bleed a little bit, or
This-
it's starting to bleed.
Is that full damage?
Felt
What?
like full damage.
Does it seem like it's full damage?
Yes, it does seem to have taken the full brunt of that damage. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm just gonna sit here.
All right. Well, it is Argy.
We still have the poison syringe, right? The creature.
The syringes that you that pocketed, or
No, not those though. I think the last creature we fought had like poison. So like I took some of its poison with a syringe and I kept it on me.
that is right. Yes.
Can I attempt to stab the wolf with the poison syringe?
Sure.
Like, can I tell like it looks stabbable? It's not like scaly or anything that would.
It seems to have like really thick like skin, but it doesn't look like
And
scales. Yeah.
I'll aim for his butthole again. Why not?
I guess. Okay, go ahead and roll a unarmed strike for this.
Damn it. That's a 5.
Oh yeah, you try and aim for the butt, but it's wiggling too much, and then just kind of the needle bounces off before you can stick it.
Can I use my reroll die?
Oh yes, you can.
Okay. Let's try this again. 18.
Ooh, you do find your mark this time, and you manage to stab it in the butt area, not exactly in the butthole, but close enough. And you do inject the contents of the syringe into the beast. However, nothing seems to happen after you inject it.
Useless. Okay. I don't. Do I still get to do a sneak attack, or is that only when I did damage? Do damage.
Let me read up on your sneak attack really quick. That was technically an attack, so I think you still get no. So it's it's you have to hit it with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon.
You mean needle with poison? Is that?
Well, actually, let me. No, I'll give it to you. You can do your sneak attack damage. I think that counts.
Out of rage, I just start whacking at it and deal 5 damage.
Nice. Basically, you stuck the needle in, and then you wiggled it around a bit, and dealt 5 damage on top of injecting it with something that doesn't seem to have done much.
Yes, apparently. And that's
Anything?
my whole turn.
Okay. So it's Satan's turn.
I'm going to jump up on the table next to me so I can see the specter through the hole in the wall, and then I'm going to shoot arrows at it.
Okay. Go for it.
28.
Oh yeah, I'll hit.
So that's going to be 5 plus. So that's 11 total for the first attack, and then second attack is a 24
Now hit.
for 8 damage.
Okay. It's looking pretty bad now. It's the arrows hit it on its flank, and it's kind of like breathing really heavily.
That's it.
Okay. We'll go to this golden remember. This guy, also seeing how hurt the specter is, goes, "Now, our salvation!" He also pulls out a similar vial to the other guy, and he chucks it at the specter. And
Intercept it.
all right, it goes a little bit wide. It does still kind of crack open near the feet of the specter, but you, Uko, also find yourself breathing in some of these fumes as they cracked open on the ground. You heal 5 HP.
Holy crap. Nice. Salvation.
The specter as well has kind of, you see, the wounds close a tiny bit, but it's still bleeding pretty heavily at this point. And that's all the Golden Order member is going to do. We're going to go to Jito.
I am going to use my jutsu and fire.
You're going to what?
Dex save.
Against which one?
The one in front of me.
Just the cultist or the?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna burn my friends.
I just needed to make sure. He fails very badly.
Fire damage.
Oh, that's a lot of fire damage.
Damn, those are some strong spells.
Yeah, as a cone of fire erupts from your hands, you hear this cultist go, "Salvation!" And then he just kind of melts away in the flames.
2 for 2. And then I will head inside to the right of the other guy. Right side of the other guy. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That'll be your full movement. All right. And that's it?
See.
Okay. It is Wolfie time. He sees, is still pissed off at you, Uko, for, stealing his shit. It is going to claw.
I didn't steal it.
It's going to claw at you.
No.
The first one misses with a 10. Oh, but the second one is a 22. I'm assuming that hits.
Yes, that hits.
You take 11 slashing damage.
Okay. I am a little alive.
Well, that's all it's going to do right now. And I'm going to go back up top. This guy is going to... this guy's just going to swing at you, Jito, since you are in front of him.
Oh, why are you hitting me? I didn't do anything to you.
There's no more vials to throw. He rolls an 18. Does that hit? I don't think it does.
No,
All right.
does not.
He starts moving a little bit. He kind of circles around to kind of... I think he'll go here.
What a fool.
He tries to get a little bit closer to the beast.
You fell into my trap card.
Koros, it's your turn.
All right. There's absolutely no space in the alleyway below the specter, right?
No, there is not.
Is there space for me to stand above where Uko is?
I think you can. I'm gonna say you can wiggle your way like through the hole, I guess, like kind of step around the hole to get in.
I'll take that opening.
Okay. I will say you're gonna have to actually, if you want to get to where Uko is, it's kind of like sharing a spot, which means you'll have to push him out.
Can't he go the other way?
Finish him.
Push him out. Okay. But are there any besides that?
I don't think that triggers that might trigger an opportunity attack.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that then. All right. So in that case, I'm gonna try Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay, it was a wisdom.
That's a wisdom save.
11, which I assume fails.
All right. So I'm going to be rolling damage. This is classified as
Is it psychic or?
7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And on a failed save, it needs to use its reaction if it's available. Does it still have one available?
It does, yeah.
All right. It must use its reaction to move as far away from me as its speed allows.
Okay. So it's going to go this way, which will trigger a opportunity attack from both of you.
All right. I'm going to let my colleague go first.
Go and roll an attack, Uko. That unfortunately misses, but Koros also gets a strike. That one will hit.
All right. Rolling piercing damage. 6 piercing.
Okay. It is it's whimpering as it kind of runs off or runs down the alleyway a bit.
All
It
right.
is in a lot of it is not looking very good.
And then bonus action, Bardic Inspiration on Uko.
Okay. Uko, you are inspired. Is that a one-time thing, the running away from you, or it's not a fear condition, right?
I think it's a one-time thing. Yeah, it's not an ongoing fear condition.
Got it. All right. Anything else on your turn?
That'll do it.
All right, Uko, you are up.
Time to finish the job. I am gonna get into attack range
Okay.
and slashy slash slash.
Flash away.
Haha!
That'll hit.
I'm gonna use a superiority die for good measure.
Okay.
Try to trip it. Oh wait, wrong attack. Just add 3 to that, and then 9, 12, 13 damage.
Okay. And then does it just trip?
It has to roll a DC 13 strength, I think.
Okay.
Oh, DC 14.
So you manage to just like, with a final muster of strength, you swing your greatsword, you chop off its head, but it still doesn't trip. So its legs still stand there. It's standing perfectly still, but its head just flops down, and this thing has died.
Nice. Can I pick up its head?
You sure can.
I'm gonna pick up its head and walk through the hole.
Let's see. Okay, you can kind of barely make it in the hole, and an argue will have to be shunted over a little bit.
I'm gonna show it to this cultist and be like, "Here's your salvation."
The cultist screams in like agony.
I toss it at his face.
All right, this cultist is like devastated. Argy, you are up.
We're still in combat?
I mean,
There's still one more guy.
there's still one guy next to you.
I mean, he sounds pretty defeated.
It's like an
But-
angry whale. He's not like falling down helpless. He lets out a very distraught scream.
While he is screaming, I will attempt to stab him.
All right, stab away.
At 2. Oh, damn it, 8.
Oh, that will not hit. The screaming was very distracting, like right in your ears.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, you mother effer.
Ah!
That's all I can do.
Oh, okay. Well, Satan, you're up.
I mean, I don't want to kill the guy. So I'm going to shoot some arrows at his feet.
At his feet?
At his feet.
You're trying to hit his feet. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
On the ground. Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Non-lethal. It's an 18.
I'll hit. Also, this person is uninjured. Just
Oh, I see. So just the 7 damage.
okay. Well, now he is injured.
Now he is injured, so now I can use my Colossus Slayer. Second attack is a 22,
I'll hit. Okay, well, plus
and that is an 11 plus 7, so 18.
Well, you just shoot the shit out of his shins, and he's like basically bolted to the ground, almost dead, crying and wailing and bleeding.
Where's
Info.
your god now?
Move out of my way, Shitan, unless you want to suffer the wrath of my Katongo Kyaku no Jutsu.
Yes, I have seen his fire breathing, and I'm going to hop off and go stand outside the door.
Okay. Well, you're up, Kita. Finish it off.
Yeah, I'm going to move to the left there.
Okay.
Reflex. You know what? No reflex. I'm going to use. What's this called?
Oh man, fatality right here.
Oh, man.
Poor guy, man.
He lost his god. He lost his shins. I mean, what does he have left?
Oh, there. That's what it's called. Channel Divinity Destructive Wrath. Oh, wait, no. This is only for lightning or thunder damage. Nah, I'm just gonna burn him normally. Okay. Yeah, reflex.
I mean, he somehow gets an 18 on Dex.
Oh, might not finish him. Non-lethal dragon breath.
You're doing a non-lethal dragon breath? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my god, this guy.
seems excessive, but yes, you managed to burn him delicately, I guess.
I burn his feet like Shaitan was supposed to do.
Oh man, his feet are pretty much gone, but he is unconscious now. He passed out from all the arrows and the fire to his lower half.
We did it.
Do we have any hemp and rope?
This guy,
I don't think he can run anywhere, actually.
that's pretty fucked.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it anymore.
That was my plan.
He's both passed out and he's missing his feet at this point. So, all right.
All will to fight.
We are out of combat. I'll keep this guy here, and this thing is just a dead body over here. All right. Jesus. Well, cool. What would you like to do from here?
Loot?
And,
What was that, David?
I was gonna say, like, investigate where they had this thing chained up.
Can we just investigate the entire place?
You can. Let me know what you kind of want to look for, though. Like, a vague sense of what you want to look for.
I mean, they have all this liquid stuff, right?
They
Can
do.
we take samples back with us?
You sure can. Yeah, you can take some of the samples back. You can put some of it in the syringe. Some of them are already in syringes. You can take that. The bag that Uko had with the shard is still in the center of the room. Your armor is still somewhere in the room, Uko. You may want to pick that up.
So can we look around for any indications of other hideouts?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a investigation check.
Oh boy.
What did you get? A 5. You basically do a half-assed job of looking around, and you kind of do like you just kind of like walk around in like a brief circle, and you're like, it looks good enough. Does anyone else?
It's all clear, guys.
Does anyone else want to look?
I'd like to Arcana check the shard.
Okay. How are you approaching the shard, or how are you looking at the shard?
Well, I'm going to take my rapier and I'm going to try and fish the sack enclosing the shard off of the shard, kind of like trying to lift it up by the bag and try to leave the shard on the floor.
Okay.
I kind of noticed that there were some adverse effects to physically touching it.
Yes. Go ahead and roll a Arcana check.
Ugh.
You can tell that there is some powerful magic emanating from this shard. And you can deduce as well, based on how Uko what happened when he picked up the shard, that there are definitely adverse effects to touching it directly.
Can I run an Arcana check on the bell jar that used to encapsulate it?
Sure. Yep. Again.
A little bit better. 20.
You find that the bell jar itself, with an Arcana check, you can tell that it's not exactly magical, but it is of the same compound, the ophiocite, that these syringes are made of. Refined in a way where it's like a clear. It's like refined in a slightly different way, but it's the same essential compound.
Got it. Is the bell jar fixed to the counter or is it removable?
Is removable. So Uko had lifted it up to grab the shard.
Okay.
Yeah. The bell jar is just kind of like sitting on the side on the table, but you can tell that it's made of the same compound.
So I'm going to take the base of the bell jar and the bell jar lid, and I'm going to just try to scoop up the shard into the bell jar and encapsulate it just like how we found it, if that's possible.
They're not like, so it doesn't like, there's a little stand, and you can kind of like scoop it into the jar, and you can kind of, if you hold it upside down, you can kind of hold it that way.
All right. Do I have a psychotic break as well?
You do not.
Okay.
You do not, but you do have a upside down jar with a shard kind of dangling around in it.
Perfect. I'm going to give the shard and the bell jar over to Uko.
No, keep it away from me.
Scarred.
All right. Well, I guess I'll hold on to it.
You do notice that there is on the table, there was, when you had first walked in, you did notice another like beaker with a bunch of shards in it, in a kind of liquid, like a compound. Or a solution, I mean, sorry.
All right. Tag it and bag it. We're taking everything.
You go ahead and grab it. And go ahead and roll, since you rolled an Arcana check on the shard, or on the jar, go ahead and roll another Arcana check for me, actually.
Another 20.
You can tell at a glance, as you pick up the beaker with a few shards kind of in the bottom in the solution, you can tell that it doesn't give off the same kind of energy as the glowing shard that you had just scooped up. It feels like there is much less kind of magical energy emanating from these shards.
Okay. Possibly inactive, inert shards. I share my findings with the group.
All right. Does anyone want to look around the room anymore?
I want to
Can
go
we-
look at the chains that had this specter chained up. Like, how did they manage to keep it for so long?
Yeah, roll a investigation check.
18.
Okay. You do see the chains against, you see some broken pieces of chain where the specter had kind of like ripped them off. You find that they're of almost similar quality to the ones you had found in the forest, but like slightly shoddier. Yeah, like they're slightly like thinner and a little bit less like bulky, like sturdy as the ones that you had found in the forest.
Could still be helpful. Is there anything? Are there any like lengths of chain still intact?
There are little chunks, yeah, like a few links together, and then some like broken pieces here and there.
All right, I'm gonna salvage whatever I can.
Okay, you have some like pieces of chain in your. You can just add that to your general inventory.
All right.
And then you're in the back room right now. Can you roll me a perception check?
Perception?
Yeah.
Perception. 22.
You hear a faint scratching sound. It seems to be coming from below.
Guys, there's a sound. I'm gonna start looking around the room to see if there are any like secret switches or anything like that.
Roll either perception or investigation in this case.
Investigation. 23.
Okay. You do find a cleverly hidden kind of a crack along the floor near kind of one of the corners in the back. It was like half obscured by like a throw rug. You identify with your sharp ears, you can tell that the sound is coming from there. Are you going to open the door?
I'm going to try and gather people around me first. Guys, come over. There's something down here.
Do people follow?
I will wait here and rest. I am exhausted.
I'll follow.
I shrug my shoulders and follow.
Did you already don?
So a bunch of you
Did-
kind of. Oh,
Did you already don your armor? Uko?
Yes, I do that.
okay, so most of you are kind of like gathered around. I'm going to put you all here.
I'll be right outside.
You'll be right outside? Okay. And then Uko's just resting. He's chilling over here. Okay. You opened a door. You are opening a door, right?
Yes.
Okay. You opened a door and you see like a set of steps going down into a very dark, like a kind of almost a storage area. You see the familiar garb of a Golden Order member. But you see him like kind of scratching at the floor, and he's like making some weird, really soft grunting noises that you didn't hear before, but now the door's open, you can kind of hear it. It's like,
Ugh.
Pocket the zombie.
and then he looks up at you, and you can see one of his eyes is just like gone, and in its place, there's this tiny bit of like little spurts of blue flame are coming out of it. The other eye is still like kind of roving around. It still looks like a normal eye, kind of. It's like roving around madly. But the missing eye is kind of letting out these blue spurts of flame.
Salvation?
Salvation, you hear in reply.
I'm gonna take a quick look around first. There are no other ways out of this room, right?
No.
I'm gonna quickly close the door again.
Okay. You close the door. Here, now that you know what
Oh no.
kind of listen for, you do hear faint sounds of salvation.
I tell everyone what's underneath. And how do you guys want to handle this? Should we call for backup and have them deal with him? Or do we want to go down there ourselves and try and get a bonus?
Enhanced interrogation.
Bonus, obviously.
Bonus.
10-pin rope.
I mean, all right.
So what are you gonna do?
I mean, I think we're gonna open this up and go and just rush the guy.
Just wail on him until knock him unconscious.
Yeah.
Can we grab the head of the monster?
I don't think he's good. I think that will just aggravate him even more.
Grab it.
Yeah.
I see.
All right. You have the monster head or the specter head in your possession.
No.
Are you?
All right.
Oh no.
I'm gonna throw open the door in
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Open.
All right. The door is open. He's still down there scratching away. When the door opens again, he looks up and goes salvation. He
I
starts.
throw the head.
You throw the head at it.
Yes.
He the Golden Order member kind of is unfazed. It hits him square in the face, and he goes, "Rah, rah, rah," and he starts slowly like crawling his way up these steps.
Can I? No, it's just pieces of chain right now. That's not super useful. Can I try and fashion a lasso out of my hempen rope and throw it at him?
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, it's a 7.
I have a net.
You kind of tie a very loose knot. You don't know what a lasso is. You just have a vague idea of what a lasso is, and this is what has come of it.
Well, I throw it at him.
roll animal handling.
This is what has come of it.
Well,
All roads have led to this. Oh no.
You throw this rope over it, but it's so loose that it just crawls through the hole and continues its way up towards you.
well, someone else is up.
As it's starting to make its way up the steps, you see as the light kind of shines down a little bit more, you can see that his skin is starting to distort in places, almost like half melted plastic on his face, on his arms. You see, even as he starts to emerge from the hole, there bits are like kind of distorting. You see a spot in his arm start like shifting a little bit, and a kind of like a hole opens up and some blue flames spurt out. And his eyes are still roving around, and he goes, "Will you bring salvation?"
Kill him.
We have salvation back at the base.
The shard.
What are you gonna do about this thing? Or what would you
Stab him with a syringe.
Can we just call Rory and be like, hey, come and rattle up this guy?
You're gonna run out? Are you gonna run out and grab Ferrari?
Yes. Run out, grab Rory. I'll be like, hey, we have someone for you to bring back.
All right, you go and grab Ferrari. He runs in with you. He's like, "What? You capture someone?" He kind of steps over the fucked up guy in the middle with no feet. He runs to the back room. He sees this thing crawling out. And he goes, "What the actual fuck?" And he backs away. He's like, "I'm not putting that thing in my carriage."
It's an order.
The last thing set my carriage on fire. You really want a repeat of that?
Yes.
Yes.
Rory, you're the only means of transporting this thing back to the base. We need to accomplish our goals, don't we?
Can you at least bind it or knock it unconscious or something? Because
Sure. I'll throw a net on him.
okay, roll your net attack.
God
That's
damn it.
a natural one.
Manage.
Oh, he's over there.
Hold on, wait. Don't you have inspiration still? Just-
Yeah, yes, I do.
okay, wait. Let's redo that.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay. There.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah. All right.
The inspiration lets you roll a D8, I believe, right? To add on top of it.
Oh, okay, fine.
Not a new.
So it was 6 plus. Oh my gosh.
No.
During the battle, you seem to have lost some of your depth perception. You probably got hit in the eye at some point.
I'm exhausted.
You throw the net, and it just plops on the ground next to this Golden Order member emerging from the ground.
I say, someone else take care of it.
I mean, I already tried my lasso thing.
I call for Rory.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have martial weapon proficiency?
I mean, you can try and throw another net. That's fine. You
Alright.
have the nets, right? You're
I'll
not-
throw another one.
So, okay. This time you've made the calculations. You've done the math, readjusted the trajectory, and you managed to throw a net over this thing. You do notice, though, that the flames kind of bursting from it is starting to lick at the net around it.
Why didn't I think of this?
That's a great question.
Maybe we do need to knock him out.
Wait. How about the liquid that was that the shards were in? Were those shards in some liquid?
There were shards in some liquid.
What if we pour a little bit of that on him? Maybe
Pour-
it'll suppress his.
Koros is in possession of that beaker, so you can. It is up to him.
I can see where this is going. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on him.
Okay. And fairy fire just makes it so you can't become invisible, right?
And a deck save.
He saves.
God damn it. Okay, there goes a spell slot. I'm gonna. How many of these did I pick up? I mean, we can spare one. We'd still have a couple left for reference, right?
Well, there was a beaker that you picked up that has some liquid in it, and there are like a few shards kind of at the bottom, but these felt like they didn't have the magical energy of the glowing one that you had picked up.
Oh God.
There were
Okay.
also other syringes around that were on the table, similar to the ones that Argy has in her possession that she pocketed.
Okay. Let me know if this is too much action, but I'm going to try and fill up one of the syringes with the liquid inside the pitcher.
That's fine.
And then I am going to hand it off to Satan, and I'm gonna prompt him to try and shoot one into the creature for science.
For science.
Yeah. Let's test out if this liquid does have suppressive properties.
Just throw him here so you know where he is. All right. You're gonna inject the specter in the net.
So I'm gonna back up a little, and I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack. With advantage.
With advantage. Well, that's an 18. Let's go with the 18.
Okay. That will hit. You shoot a syringe in. It lodges into this Golden Order member crawling out, and the syringe does inject into it. You see the flames start to get a little bigger in its eye.
Okay.
You see its eye start to like almost droop and kind of start almost like melting into its skull, and then flames start kind of licking out of it. He kind of gurgles out "Salve," and it just becomes like a guttural growl.
Guys, I think we might need a little head choppy in here.
I'm gonna just.
Pretty soon.
I'm gonna ready my guiding bolt.
You can see his skin starting to distort more and more rapidly as the seconds tick by.
Okay, can I just attack it?
You sure can. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Man, what's with these rolls tonight? 12?
Roll it with advantage, though. It's still in the net, technically, even as the flames start licking the edges of the net.
14?
That will actually hit.
Ooh. I stab it. 6 damage.
And roll your sneak attack. Technically, you do have that.
Ooh. 13. So
All
6,
right.
19 damage.
You manage to poke at it, and then it starts like you see kind of the flames start flickering a bit, and it's like moaning in pain. It seems to just be like clinging on now. It's on the floor fully. It's on the floor. It's kind of like still in the net, kind of like clawing at you guys tentatively. Anyone else want to do anything here?
Yeah, might as well just release this guiding bolt.
All right, go ahead and shoot it at it.
Okay.
That'll hit. Roll your damage. All right, with a final bolt, you're like, ah!
Non-lethal, by the way.
Oh, non-lethal. You do manage to hit it square in the face. It collapses, and you see the flames kind of like die down to a very like almost like a simmer. It's still there, but it appears as if the rapidly changing Golden Order member is now unconscious.
We did.
All right, Ferrari. What do you say? It's time to take him. Yep. He's not unconscious.
Seeing that you have done this or knocked it out is more relieved or more reassured. He's like, okay, I'll take it back. He bundles up the net and then kind of like scoops it up and starts dragging it away.
You can grab the cultist while you're at it too.
Is there anything else in that room?
Go ahead and roll another in the back room or in the main room.
In the room that it came out of?
Oh, in the basement room. No.
Yeah.
You can you take a quick look. It's basically a small storage space, and it's very small. There's nothing else in this like storage cellar.
Okay, and nothing in the room that they are in.
In the in which room? The big room or the back room?
The back room.
In the back room, Satan found the chains and the trapdoor.
That's it.
Yes, you guys didn't really look in the main room, I think.
Okay, gonna take one last look in the main room and then I'm going to head out.
You already took a look. You're the one who did the half-ass circle and just said it was fine.
Okay, looks clear, guys. All right, I'm going back.
Can I take a look at the main room?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll your perception.
22.
Argy does not believe in Jito's claims that he saw everything. You don't see a whole lot more besides what was on the tables that Koros has already kind of cleaned up. Koros and Uko together kind of took a bunch of stuff. But in the bookcase in the far top right corner, or up here, you do see something that does catch your eye. You find a binder there. And the curious thing is, on the spine, there seems to be the World Order emblem etched.
No.
And on the inside, there is a name, and it says Lavo. I'm gonna drop this in the chat. There seems to be some documents kind of detailing a variety of experiments. You're not entirely sure what to make of it, but you do see this name here.
Oh,
Other than that, you don't see anything else of interest in this room.
I tell everyone of my findings.
Can I
Did we-
history check that name? Lavo?
Yeah, roll a history check.
22.
You have vague recollections of a Laveau working as a scientist for the World Order. You're not sure where exactly, but you do recognize the name. You, in some papers that you have seen before, or like an academic tome, you've seen the name mentioned.
Academic tome. Would this be in the past? Would he be within our lifespans?
Within your lifespan,
Okay.
like within the last 10 years, that name has popped up. Like it's a living person essentially, not
Not a deceased. Okay.
Yeah.
Or it could be deceased, but not historical. You're right.
not historical. Yeah.
Okay. I share my recollection with the team.
I wonder if this love.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
what?
go ahead.
I wonder if this Lavo is the one who is responsible for turning these beasts at my family.
Should we keep this info to ourselves for now? Not tell Commander or anyone else back at HQ?
No, we shall share it so that we may get breadcrumbs to feed our vengeance. I mean, to feed our duty.
Commander Foxton Lavo.
His name is John Foxton, but yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And then you guys are taking the kind of half transformed and the mangled Golden Order members back with you. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have you guys go back to HQ area. Let's have you level up as well.
Yes.
And I think we'll pause it here. This is a good place to do this.
Yay, level.
How do we level up again? Where is that? Oh, there it is.
I
And we'll-
love level 6.
All right.
Manage levels.
And I guess go ahead and just long rest as well. We'll just you'll do this probably after you drop out everything, but we'll just so we don't forget, you guys can long rest now. That means your level of exhaustion also goes away, Aaron.
Cool. Oh, I can choose a feat instead of ability score.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
So we're level 6 now?
Level 6. I'll let Roger know in the chat as well. He just kind of tagged along for the ride, and he got buffer as a result.
What the? These are crazy feats.
Some of them are pretty good.
How?
Great weapon mastery is probably really good.
I can get spells and stuff.
Some of them let you take like level 1 spells, I think.
Wait, can you get like anything with these feats?
Yeah, I think you can. I don't know if. No, I think some of them are based on your. I believe some are based on your class. Let me take a look.
How do you do HP again?
Roll it.
Hit die plus Constitution modifier.
Yeah. So basically, roll a hit die and then add your con modifier. I think it auto adds the con modifier, so you just need to roll the hit die and just add it to the total. And let me double check on feats for you.
This list is super huge.
Yeah, it's pretty long. I don't know if any of them have prerequisites. Do you know, Gerald?
Prerequisites. Yeah, that sounds like a third edition thing.
I think they just let you take any of them.
Yeah. Either that or the ability score improvement.
Yeah. Oh, no, some of them do have a prerequisite. So, for example, you can't take Elven Accuracy if you're not an elf or half elf.
That makes sense.
I'll tell you if there's a prerequisite, though.
Okay.
Beyond, they should say, yeah. Yeah, some of them will require you have proficiency with a certain type of armor or probably a certain type of weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll tell you. So most of them, it looks like 95% of them are just open to take. I will also tell you that like 70% of them are kind of useless.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, and there are some that are really good. So like Alert is really good. Great Weapon Master is really good. The ranged equivalent is Sharpshooter in case David, you can take a feat.
Wait, say again.
Sharpshooter, if you take a feat, that one's good for bow users.
Hmm.
Essentially, you can you don't get a disadvantage attacking at long range, so you become like a super sniper, and you can take a -5 penalty to your attack roll, and if you hit, you add 10 to your damage.
Next time I get a feat.
Yeah, that one's good.
Right. Counterspell and Fireball.
Oh my god, you get Fireball?
Through additional magic secrets.
Damn.
Yep.
Oh man, I gotta scale these creatures now to God, Fireball is so gross.
Resistance to fire, immunity to fire. Guys, we're going to the fire level next.
Oh, everything's made of rock.
God dang it. Laveau.
Oh man, Fireball is so good though.
Unless we don't need Fireball. How are we on AoE? Do we have a lot of AoE spells here? AoE damage?
I don't think you do.
No.
All right.
I mean, Roger has those staff that can cast Shatter, but that's a once a battle thing essentially. That might be the only thing you have. Alrighty, is everyone else good with the leveling?
Might take me a while. I'll just do this.
Yeah, you have time. free to just look through them and find the one that you want.
This may take a while. There's a lot to go through.
Okay.
It's fine. I can do. I'll just do this and then I'll do this on the side.
Okay. What was that, man?
I don't think there's much for me.
Oh, I think you just get some better stats. Is that it?
I think the only thing I got was HP, and I think I only got 2 points.
That's all you get. Level 6. You're a rogue.
I think I was at 43, and it automatically just added something. I don't know. I'm very confused.
Oh, did you? You might have checked fixed HP at the beginning, which is fine too.
Yeah, level 6, you get expertise.
Yeah, I think you can add something.
Am I supposed to go to character builder? Or am I supposed to like trigger something?
If you click on the little anvil, did you click on that? It should just guide you through everything.
I clicked on something and I changed my level to 6, and then it just went through like all my stuff, but it didn't tell me what I need to change.
Yeah, the only thing you get is expertise.
So when you change to level 6, there's like it should have added something at the bottom of your list, like ability score improvement.
If you click on the anvil again and you scroll all the way down.
Oh, I'll scroll down.
Yes, now you can use those.
So
Yeah.
I have a question. It didn't let me like roll for health. It just added like 2 health.
Yeah, that's what it did for me.
It added 2 health.
Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't make me roll for health.
Yeah, I've been going in and just rolling health manually and keeping track of like my non D&D Beyond total and then updating it.
let me see your settings really quick. Let me see what you have.
Because that's what it did for me. I think I was at 43 before, and now I'm just at 45.
I think it auto adds your Constitution modifier, but you need to add your rolled HP.
So should I just roll 68 right now?
You can just I guess just re-roll your HP if you don't know how much you've had.
Because I think it was always just whatever it gave me.
Just remember that. Okay, so the first level is your max hit die. So your starting HP is your max hit die plus your con modifier, and then after that, you roll the hit die and add it. And it'll auto add the bonuses. So you just need to, if you go to manage HP, you can just manually type in what you roll.
Under roll HP, right?
Yeah. And just keep the first roll as whatever your hit die is, max, which is what, 8 or 10? Let's see for you.
So I roll a D10 for health.
Yeah.
I roll a D8.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, finally a good roll.
So yeah, if you're managing your HP, then just roll 5d8 and then add 8 to that. And let me know what you get.
25 plus 8.
So that's 33. So you can throw that in there. And then you get the, oh, okay. And then you get plus 12 from your bonus. So you
Yeah, I'm at 45.
You're 45. You're right where you're supposed to be then. Cool. Any other questions with leveling? Or is everyone good?
Yep. I can do this later.
Alrighty. See you next time then.
All right. Thanks. Oh, yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Wait, what?
We're not gonna like talk to commander or anything?
We'll just have you guys long rest and you guys can